Hey, remember when Uzaki-chan had that controversy? Oh, well, there really wasn't any, but from a few sad wastes of life that have nothing better to do, serve no purpose in life, got triggered by something as usual here in the West? Hey, it had an effect. For the worse. Supposedly. Here's some more news. So, during Comiket 97, there was a blood drive, and it was reportedly, well, not a good turnout. It had a smaller turnout after reducing reliance on anime titty posters. So, it makes sense, because everyone had an upset with a fully clothed cartoon character, just because she had big boobs. Fully clothed, and people over in the West who are fighters against the patriarchy and against the sexualization of cartoons. And some feminists over here, and some that infiltrated Japan with a couple of feminists whining about it. And now they're like, oh, well, I guess we won't have those to promote and get people that want to draw blood. Even though the studies have shown, and from that thing there, it showed that people donate because they see this stuff and they're like, oh, cute anime girl, cute stuff like this. I'm going to go donate. And it's a nice, good thing. So all we're learning from this is feminists really don't care about saving people or helping people. And these type of people, these SJW types, they would rather people die than, you know, just having drawings of women with big boobs. I mean, it's very weird. So, and I'm telling you, I'm warning you, it's only gonna get worse come 2020 Olympics. We're getting there. They really need to do something with Akihabara. They just need to, like, close it off from the gaijin public, so they can't just be walking down there, oh, I think I'll walk into this store. Oh my goodness! And then complain, and then, oh, you're right, let's get rid of all this, tear it down now. No more anything in this country. And it's like, dear God. It's gonna happen, mark my words. But what's funny is, again, it's so far, it's not like it's a legit thing that this happened, that they did this because of that controversy. Some people say that there's a problem with the printer. There's a problem with this. They weren't ready enough. And it's another problem, so take with a grain of salt. This isn't like an official thing that they purposely are doing this. But it does seem, the timing, right? The timing just seems, after that one stint where 3 angry women and 1 really weird, angry, woman-hating, culture-hating man, jealous of 2D tits, got all upset. And now from, like, a handful of people causing this. And then the funny thing is, Comiket, a place where people like girls dressing up, cute, you know, things, the doujins, a place where at least have people are gonna like this kind of stuff. But their strategy was not to have this kind of stuff to promote or get people to draw them in to give blood. It does make you wonder why they listen to ignorant feminazis, you know the rest of the word, who don't donate blood. The anime geeks who do love the previous campaigns, and they do this from time to time to do this stuff. It's like, hopefully the Red Cross decides to bring back their old style promotion, not just for the titties, but for the blood donation. It's very interesting that these people would rather have people not donate and not save lives, and just be their angry, waste of life selves. I mean, dear God. Remember with Yuna? Oh boy. It's always the Westerners, people. So, Comiket Blood Drive reportedly sees smaller turnout after reducing reliance on anime titty posters. The big controversy with Uzaki-chan, you know, which really wasn't anything, just a couple of lonely, jealous people who really need to see therapy. These people all need to see therapists, honestly. But anyway. So a Japanese blog, Hachima Draft, captured some of the tweets from the Japanese section of Twitter discussing the event. Promotion art was considerate this time around. A few tweets pointed out there were still anime girls on the poster, but they were like super small. You can barely see them. Looked like they printed out off a printer, like you can do right now at your home. You want to print off a picture of something and put on your wall, or whatever reasons, you know, something like that. And there was like 5 or 6 images on each sheet, like very small. And it's like, no, wait a minute. Some tried to argue that the posters were still present, only pinned to the side, and there was just a reason, and they were just cooking up. It's like, but you can't help but wonder. Come on. On December 31st, 2019, however, Twitter user TK Takamura took the naysayers and the deflectors to task, making a lengthy thread pointing out that not only were the posters much smaller and less busty, but it looked like as if the donation organization was folding under pressure to avoid controversy caused by feminist agitators. Feminists, see again, they'd rather you die. Just, you know, it's... Ugh. Evil, evil people. Takamura pointed out that the feminists creating such a stir resulted in the blood drive going with a far less aggressive promotional campaign, and a result, less turnout. Durr! But hopefully they'll learn from this, is all I'm going to say. And if not, then it's kind of a sad thing that, you know, hey, they're not even, they didn't even notice it type of stuff. That's going to get people to go, hey, what's that over there? And then notice it. He also compared the difference between, you know, C95 to the recent C97 drive, and there were hot waifus, all sorts of stuff. Fairly large images of anime girls, so you can see all these tweets. The real travesty is the most prominent store advertising consisted of signs with text instead of actual images. So people are like, exactly, that's the problem. You need something to draw. Sex sells! Eye candy sells! And they're drawings. You women that are jealous of drawings are pathetic, and you guys that are angry at drawings are pathetic. Get a life. You know, back on November 24th, one Japanese feminist claimed that they should aim to take the women more realistic and just cute, without the over-sexualization, and Japan won't have to worry about people clamoring for censorship. The posters look cute, though, these little anime lolly girls or whatever. However, hilarious enough, there were still feminists complaining about the posters where the females featured in the art weren't sexualized, and weren't busty, and just being cute. They were still attacked. Have you guys not figured out you can't please these types? You businesses. You're never gonna please them. You're just hurting your actual audience. Why are you catering, bending the knee to the smallest fraction of people on this planet? You guys are, you deserve to go broke, is all I'm saying. He outright says, I detest. I prefer if male staff were present so it's 50-50. Guys don't want to see dudes. Nobody wants to see dude nurses. I mean, come on. Even women want to see the cute nurses. Come on. I mean, let's get real here. Not everybody is that small fraction of a percent, you fucking weirdos. Why only have youthful cute females? Because that's what draws people in. That's what the majority, the vast majority of people want. You're all on the wrong, fucked up side of history that needs to fucking get therapy. But we can't say that nowadays, right? Displeasure. I'm uncomfortable. I mean, it's like with this kind of service, like, wow. You know, so this person warned that why you don't trust feminists, because even when they tell you to censor something to make it more palatable for the masses, even the censored version isn't enough. This is why feminists aren't to be trusted, he tweeted. And it's absolutely true. Given what happened with the Red Cross and how they scaled back on the waifu with the advertising, which only cost them in the long run, he's turned that wrong. And they end it with what I've been saying. So now if someone in Japan dies from not getting a blood transfusion in time because they didn't have enough supply, you can now blame it on feminists. That's truth. Fuck you, feminists. Fuck you, weird SJW, Puritan, NBC. All those names for basically just evil people who have nothing better to do. Have no one that loves them. They hate themselves, so they gotta ruin the 99.9% of the world that is okay, successful, happy, you name it. That small point percentage of these losers have served no purpose to life, society, or anybody or anything. And it's sad. So hopefully you guys learn from this, because was it worth it? Just because a girl with big boobies on a drawing upset 2-3 angry losers who are always angry 24/7 already. And they would have no intent on supporting you or trying to help the cause. These people don't want to help people. They don't want to save lives. They only want to destroy and basically have people lose lives. It's just fact. Sorry, that's just from what you've seen. That's how it is. Was it worth it, guys? Again, people are saying it could have been this or talk that it's an accident, but it's a weird coincidence, don't you think? Keep it fappening. Ding, 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 ding. Ding 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 ding